This computer. All right. Ah, so the plan was to upgrade from 12C to 19C. So we have taken an instance which is 12212 with 12102 database, and we are just upgrading, only upgrading the database from 12C to 19C. This is the trend actually. This is the trend. Like lot of clients who are in 1213 1213 with 11G database or 12C database, you know what, they want to go to 19C because 12102 almost it is expired, right? So we normally get lot of customer requirements for this. So then we the approach is first we'll ask them their questions, like what is their current environment, what is the target environment, whether they want to go to cloud. So like that we send the request to the client, and then they will respond to our questionnaire. Then we will prepare a sort of a project plan, like with 4 iterations, like first in a test, test, then UAT, then mock, then production. So we prepare a project plan. We only prepare, companies normally we only prepare, and then once the project comes, then we execute it. And this one, especially the whatever we are doing 12110 to 19C, is a good example. We also have one upcoming, mostly by next week, I'm not sure, 1213 to 122, that also. So basically we all have to become experts in this upgrade. So first you do a single instance upgrade, right? You do a single instance upgrade. Then when you do a rack upgrade, so you may be having a rack upgrade, but in order to get before you can go to rack, so better you get a complete understanding about this single instance upgrade. So we have taken a 12102 with 12212, and so the high level steps are, so we have to follow interoperability patches. So it is very specific to a database what you are having. It could be, if it is 11G, you have to apply some special patches. See, the minimum requirement to go to 19C is 11204, not even 11203. You have to be in 11204, then you can go to 19C. If you are in 12102 also, you can go to 19C. So if you are lower than that, then you have to upgrade to, if you are in, for example, you are in 11203, then you have to come to 11204, then you can go to 19C. So for that, you have to apply some interoperability patches, right? So you apply the patches, then perform some auto config steps. As I told you, every step you need to spend some time. Then you get, at some point you get confused. The confusion can only go by lot of practice, right? So here, first we are having 12102. So we have to install 19C on a new home. So we create a directory 19.00 which is not there. So first we can only go to 19.3 only. That is the minimum version you have to go. Then you can upgrade to 19.16. I think I went to 19.16. So what we do here, so we install this 19.3. But since you are installing on Oracle Enterprise Linux 8.x, so you have to run this, otherwise you get an error. Okay, so first you install the database home only will install. I'll tell you the reason. We can install the database also, but what we are doing is we are installing 19.3, and on top of it we are applying a patch. On top of it we're applying a patch, so that will bring you to 19.16. So then when you create a database, right, the database is already compatible with 19.16. So it's always better you come to 19.3, then upgrade to just the Oracle home itself. You make it 19.16, and then you run the then you create a container database. So So that is the we are creating like prod CDB. So that is the convention. Suppose, you know, in our case, right? In our case, our 12102. Okay. 12102 database is prod, right? 12102 database is prod. And the 19C, the database what we created is prod CDB. So prod CDB, this doesn't has any container, this doesn't has any pluggable database. This doesn't has a container, this doesn't has any container. This is a container database, but this doesn't has any pluggable database attached to it. So we'll just, you know, I will just open it. We have created the database. Last week. So let's see whether I'm able to start it or not. Yeah, so this will be a container database. Here, now we'll have two databases. One will be container and one will be PDBs. Yes. So see, this is the container database without any database attached to it, right? So if you see, select a name from $V database. So this will be prod CDB. So we have one prod CDB and another is prod. Okay, another is prod. Right. So how did you create the container? You run dbca and you have to select a name. So the best one is, suppose it is dev, you give dev CDB. If it is UAT, you give UAT CDB. So that's the that is the convention you follow. It will become very, you know, it becomes very easy to understand. So sometimes I used to give EBS CDB. I used to give like EBS CDB, but that is like confusion. Better to give, suppose your pluggable, your on, you know, your 12102 database is prod, you give prod CDB. So you know that, oh, okay, this is prod CDB. So that way you can divide instead of giving EBS CDB. So that will create a little bit of confusion. So here you know, here you follow this. And very important point is here, a lot of people, a lot of students who does a mistake is the character set. So whatever is your character set of 12C, we have to give the same character set. If you do a mistake, then later on, you know, you again have to create this CDB, CDB database. So that's one point where there are chances of error. And also the second point is the redo log file size. So you need to check what is your redo log file size in your existing database, and you have to give either same or little bit more also is fine, but not less than that. Right. So you create, you create this pluggable, you create this prod CDB. So yeah, so this is the place where I showed you, and you have to run the data patch. If it is, so because it has to come to 19.16, right, there are few steps, and then you need to create TNS names. So these are all, every step, you know, you spend hours of time, like, oh, if I run this, what's happening? If I run this, happening, especially when you go to rack, right, it becomes very confusing. You will not able to understand what's going on. So that's why in a single instance, you practice couple of times, your life will become very easy. Then you can, you know, focus on a rack. So this will basically creates this will basically creates your TNS names entry.
Sir.
Yeah.
So database is upgrading from 1902 to 1906.
Yeah, it is 19.3. So after 19.3, on top of it, I just upgraded the Oracle Home. I just upgraded the Oracle Home to 19.16.
Yeah. So for that, we are using data batch, right, sir?
Yeah, data patch. Yes, data patch we applied on.
So not O patch, not O patch.
Not O patch, not. No, O patch only.
Okay.
O patch. Oh, that for that.
O
Yeah,
patch.
yeah. After creation of database, you create the data patch.
So generally we use O patch, right, sir, for Oracle Home. So generally
Yes.
we use to apply the patches O patch, but
See,
in 19 from onward they introduced data patch.
No. Data patch is there. See, after O patch, right? Normally there will be post install steps. There will be post install steps. So that one initially, like 11G, we used to apply manually.
Okay.
Now from 12C onwards, the future is there from 12C onwards. So they introduce this data patch. So data patch means suppose you apply 10 patches O patch. So then you apply the data patch. So automatically it will install all the post install steps for you.
Oh, post install steps.
Yeah.
So, but 19.3 to 1916, before applying data patch, are we applying through O patch?
Yes, 19.3 to 19.16, we apply O patch only.
Oh, after that data patch. Okay, got it, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So the step what we run, right, it actually creates this listener data. Later on we need, see, it creates every step has as a thing, and especially when you come to clone instance and everything, people will really, they don't understand all these things because they don't practice it. I saw so many times I tell them. And apart from that, in OCI we have TD enabled. OCI means TD enabled. That creates more confusion, but there is no choice. So only if your documentation is very clear, then only you can help out. Okay. So then now we have our 12102 database. So 12102 database. So that one we have to upgrade to 19C. So those are the steps. The one thing you need to remember is this UTL file directory is deprecated. In 19C. So before you can comment it, you get you get all the UTL file directory locations. When you run this command, right, what will happen is it will create. Actually, it should create in the current Oracle home, means 12C home, because later on you will copy. So this is your 12C home. Yeah, it will create, basically it will create your UTL file directory location. So it basically what it is, it picks up all the locations and stores in this particular directory. Later on we are going to use it. Because we'll be commenting the UTL file directory. So this step is that step. So yeah. So then you stop the application and perform few things. So then you add few parameters to your init parameter. And at this point you don't need the okay, you made the few changes, and then you add this event which is required and bounce the database. So then now at this state, right, your 12C database is up, 12C listener is down, 12.2.12 application is down, 19C CDB is down, everything is down because we are upgrading from 12C to 19C. So for that, from 12C onward, from 19C onward, they provided something called a pre-upgrade jar. So when you run this, it will tell you what are all the deprecated parameter, what are all the changes required. Like for example, processes, you need to make 200 to 300, and this is deprecated. See, UTL file is deprecated. And also this OLAP size should be 0. Yeah, OLAP size should be 0. Case sensitive should be true. And a couple of these underscore parameters, hidden parameters, we have to comment it. So you basically make all these changes in your init file. You have to make those changes in this. Make a copy. Make a copy, and yeah. So this is the event what we added, and this underscore. See, UTL file directory I commented. So like that, we have to perform all the steps what is there, and after performing that steps, after performing these steps, yeah, you have to make all these changes. You have to make all these changes to the in your thing, and then there is also something like a pre-upgrade fix-up that also you need to run. So once you run all this, then you are ready to upgrade your database. So for this, very important thing is you should have an entry of in Aura tab, you should have entry of both 12C and 19C entries. You should have the entry of both, like 12C and also 19C. This is the non-CDB database. Now it is called non-CDB. This is the CDB database.
12C. That is a 12C.
Yeah, this is 12C. This is the 12C database. Prod is a 12C database, and this is the 19C container database. CDB means container. Right. So now you are in your database is 12C. You run this DBUA and upgrade from 12C to 19C. So how you do? So once you run, we are not going to upgrade the down one. We are going to upgrade the prod database from 12.10 to 19C. So if everything is everything is good. Yeah, very important thing is OLAP size is equal to 0. So it will take a couple of hours, 3-4 hours. And
sir, to upgrade, sir, to upgrade only DBUA or that manual cat upgrade also can we do it?
Yeah. You can do that one also.
But most of the Oracle suggesting DBUA only, right, sir?
Yeah, we are following this DBUA only.
Okay.
So
what are the other options, sir, to upgrade? Only these two?
Yeah,
DBUA
I'm following only DBUA, and it has been something is running. I just follow from the beginning. I am I'm following that method only. So it is good.
Okay.
It is good. So okay. So then what you do is after that you run the upgrade. So I have run that because that will take like 5-6 hours. I just want to show it will upgrade the very important thing advantage is using DBUA is it will update your, it will take care of time zone, it will take care of your time zone also. So that's why I somehow it will compile the invalid objects, right? So all that it will take the summary log. Right. So what it'll do is it will upgrade your database, and also it will upgrade the timestamp. Timestamp from it is 18. It is older than the time upgrade is upgraded now. So it will take care of everything for you. Right. So see, it is all upgraded. It gives the results for me. I think last week only. Like I think I started last week. So it took like 44 minutes for. No, I think it will take like 3-4 hours for us to do the upgrade. So you always capture the information because it around took 3 hours for me. So this is like earlier in one of the project at 42% I got because OLAP size I didn't give 0. So that's why I just captured it. So in this case, there is no choice. You have to again start from the scratch. So that's the reason before you upgrade, you should take the 12C backup. Whenever you do an upgrade, better to take a backup. Better to take a backup. Right. So once it is completed, you can run. Yeah. So we have upgraded. So let me start the database, and we are here now. So I have to run this command. So let me first start the database. So that one is the 12C one only. So there are like, this is all like 2 environment files are there, right? So there are chances that hey, what is that database? This database. So first time I didn't understand anything. Then like a couple of times, then client, especially when you work, with the client, right? Yeah. especially when you work with the client, you learn more and more about it. Okay, so this one.
Sir, in this changes, when last time we have done this in Oracle, this Linux 7.9, right? So now it's you are doing upgrade in Linux 8. So OS level, any changes?
No changes. OS level, no changes. I just cloned our whatever you have, right? 12.1, you have your whatever you have your 12.1.2, what we upgraded and kept it, right? I just cloned on this. I just cloned at it, and no steps are required.
The clone, the existing instance was in 7.9.
Yes,
so you only
7.9.
clone it in.
Yes. I'll be covering that clone part today, but yeah, I just cloned it here. I just cloned it, and it worked, right?
Sir, in this upgrade, we are not starting application services, right, sir?
Yeah. Application has to be down because we are only upgrading database.
Okay. So after this, do we need to configure anything on application side?
No, not now. At the end, it will come. At the end. So there are some post install steps. After this, there are a lot of steps to be done. Then then your application. That one we'll be covering today. See, now at this point, if you see, there are two databases. So after some time, they will become one database. See, now at this point, there are two databases. One, an empty container database, and this is a non-CDB database. We will be performing few things. After some time, what will happen is this fellow will go and sit here. This fellow will go and sit here. So let me put this. It becomes like a baby for him. So we have something like a container database, right? So what happens is, we have a prod CDB. Right, and we have both are running independently. Both are now same state, because this is also in 19.16. This is also in 19.16. This was 12c. We brought it to 19.16. Since both the database sizes are same, database versions are same. Now what you can do? After some time we will take this and we'll add to this. After some time this will become like a pluggable database. As of now, one pluggable database is supported by Oracle. So we will be running couple of steps. We will be running that, and then we'll see. So okay. So now what Oracle says is, after the upgrade you have to run this script. Let us see. We'll run this. Yeah. These are the. It will be very interesting. Like after some time you literally enjoy. I literally enjoy this. All this experience will help you, especially the 19C cloning. 19C cloning, people literally struggle because they have to take care of UTL. First time cloning is like it's not that easy. You have to take care of UTL file. You need to run. Luckily, I had an opportunity to work on RAG. So it gave me more clarity, and then I went on, prepared some documentation. I finally had two documents, two scripts I created. If anything happens, I run the scripts and everything will get set. They all think, a lot of people ask me, what is this? You don't ask me anything, it will set everything. So it will again, create a services confusion will be there. CDB, then SID1, SID2. But I created one script for SID1 and one for RAC1 and one for RAC2. And when I when something goes wrong and things are not working, I run everything from the scratch. It takes like 10 to 15 minutes, and it at the end of the show it runs. It makes everything. So every time my juniors, they'll just come, sir, no, I'm not able to connect. So then I run the script that will create the TNS names, listener data, right? It sets everything and brings up the
show this script, show this script.
Yeah. So I'll show that script. Right. So let us go after this is completed. Now perform the post install steps. Yes, so these are the perform the post install steps we need to do. So let me open a new session also, because I need to. So this is our so then we will connect because we need to connect to application. because we need to copy a couple of files. So we will be proactive. So now application is down, but we need to copy a couple of files. For example, we need to copy the AD grants. So I'll just little bit proactive. So I'll copy to the database tire. So database tire is on the same machine, but you can copy to temp, and then we may have to execute. So this is one file. There's one more file what we have to copy after this. Yeah. So even we have to go to AD top and copy this file. So we'll keep it advanced booking. Yeah, you can, then you have to compile the invalid objects. You can either run this command or you can run this command. This one I found recently. I just added, you can suppose 8 parallel workers if you want to compile for much speed, then you can also run this command. Yeah. Still is going on. So then convert database to multi-tenant. Yeah, so this is the main thing, very critical thing. Convert the database to multi-tenant. This may take like this may take a couple of minutes. But before doing that, we need to run a couple of scripts, and it will tell you, do not start the database till the data files are migrated. If the database is started, then again you need to create a new descriptor. So if you run this, it will actually create a descriptor file. We'll see that. But after this step, you should never start the database. Now you update your CDB with the init parameters. And you check the violations. That's what, that's why there are a couple of steps. So many steps are there. You need to check the PDB violations if any violations are there. So if you get an error, you can run this data patch. If it is telling it is resolved, then you can ignore. Okay, if it is telling resolved, you can ignore. Otherwise, if it is an error, you need to fix it. Yeah, so it is resolved, so no problem. Right. So now this is the place where actually you're creating the PDB. This is the place where you're actually creating the PDB. So what it does internally, it's $1 million question, but it does an excellent job. Means actually this is even in manually, like this is all related to Oracle e-business. But in non-Oracle, right, non-e-business, there is a script. I don't know people who are working on non-e-business databases. So CAT, I don't remember the script. It was asked in the interview. So PDB to CDB convert. PDB to CDB, some SQL file is there. So if it is a e-business, you have to use this. If it is e-business, you have to do this. Okay. Otherwise, in a non-e-business, you have to run PDB to CDB, some SQL file provided. So they do that. Okay. So now we'll come back and perform all these scripts. We should never miss even one. Okay, all these steps has to be done. Oh, so many steps. Okay, so this step is completed. So yeah, so again, okay, this is we are already there. You have to compile these things. So that's why you make your life as comfortable as easy. This was like 2 years before I prepared document, and now again I am see the compatible. If you see, these very small things. For example, if you see show parameter compatible, it will be showing. It will be showing 12.102. If you don't change 19.0, it's a big thing. Later on you will have. So now we already copied the AD thing. So now what I can say temp AD grants.sql and pass the thing apps. So you have to run the AD grants on the database tire. Right. This one we copied in temp, right? So from temp you can run this script. Yeah, so everything has some significance. So then next you have to compile the invalid objects. Oh, this one we can run. This is very important when there are, you know, so many invalid objects. Maybe some, I think I'll tell you what. I know this is to fix. I think this, yeah. So that's why this is very like performance wise. In a performance wise, the second script is much better. And make it like, you know, some convention. I just follow whatever is yellow means. It means that you know, I can copy and paste it. Yeah. So there are 18 invalid objects. Okay, if it is there, it is there. So then you run the text store. Let me make this font little bigger. It looks little weird. Yeah, so then, okay, AD stats also I need to copy. So let me copy to the temp location. So when you keep one application, see, this one is really good. This what tool I'm using. This is Mobitum. Used very nicely. It is, you know, it's really good. You can open two terminals and yeah. So this one you need to come to restrict and run this script. And then after once it's covered, this will take like 5 to 10 minutes. So just keep it ready. Yeah, this is enable restrict, run this AD statistics. Then you again disable the restrict. Then now we are coming to the main thing. This is so like everywhere there are some critical steps. One is 12c to 19c upgrade. One is converting database to multi-tenant. Then application configuration. So we have like 1.5 hour time, right? Yeah. So we can see most of them. This convert database to multi-tenant may take like 20 to 30 minutes. But after that, very interesting is that application the database also, it has to create TNS names. The new TNS names it has to create. So for that there is one script. There is so much of there is so much of learning, and that's the reason I because almost most of the customers are moving to 19c, are already 19c. So if you know this upgrade, right, if you master this upgrade, especially it helps you while cloning, especially in a new environment. A fresh environment is given and they tell you to clone, come on, people will die. So you know, for that, this upgrade experience will really help you. Out. Right. So this is all we will see. Right. Check for PDB violations.
Sir, I will tell you my experience, last year experience.
Tell.
Once I upgrade this 11G to 19C, and 11G is database in the 5 system, and the 19C environment, we are using the new hardware ODA. Is rack enabled. Yeah, rack enabled. So once we upgraded the database, the next target is to move the 5 system from 5 system to ASM. So this is also, sir, with another task. How we move, because it's that one. Then this is also, I mean, big story. You have to follow the Oracle document and move the files and convert it to the ASM.
Right. Excellent. Exactly. So yeah, see, ultimately what will happen is once it works perfectly, then what will happen is you will have your container database, and that prod database will get plugged into this container database. Very nice. It gets, and sometimes this restricted will be S. So there will be some challenges, right? Right. And then this post PDB script also creates a havoc. It creates a havoc because it has to create the new TNS names for your, especially for the prod database, right? Whatever the prod database is, it has to create the two TNS names and all. For that, you have to run, a couple of steps. Yeah, this will create our new environment files. One for there will be now 2 environment files. One will be for CDB, one will be for PDB. So whenever you have to do some administration on the CDB, you have to run this environment file, and whenever you have to do some maintenance on application database, like on the database of your pluggable database, which is nothing but apps. If you want to connect to apps, then you need to run this environment file. So that makes it very interesting. That makes it very, very interesting. Right? You can connect to CDB by running the first environment file. If you have to connect to the PDB, then you have to run this, and SQL plus apps at prod you have to give. Then only you can. Then only you can connect. Right? Then you will take care of. Yeah. Then you take care of this UTL file directory. This is the support ID. Because it is a part of the database. So there is a text file. So this is the text file. Now what you have to do, you have to run some script. And that will what will happen is it will become a part of your database. It will become a part of your database. So yeah, when you say select value from $$ parameter where name is equal to util file directory, you can see that it is now part of a database, $$ parameter. So that's a new thing. Now till this only you have taken care of database. Now comes the application. So in the application, you go to TNS names and make an entry something like this. It will have a service name and also the instance name, right? So after that, you run the you run the auto config. So you run the auto config, and also the APPL temp should be pointing to one of the directory which is there in UTL file directory. It should point to one of the thing which is there in the UTL file directory. Then you run the auto config. Then you can start the application. So then you can see that it is 12 with 19C. Right. So that is what this upgrade. People who are going for interviews and all, they literally want people to have this upgrade experience. And in the interview, if they ask, you try to be as precise as possible, because they, even I'm into an interview panel. I do interviews. So I just want to find out whether this guy will be an asset for me or a liability. So I just ask him, they pass all the initial stages. They will be interviewed on the first level and then come to me. Mostly they'll be rejected because I've been into all the latest technologies. I just ask them this upgrade, and if they tell at a high level, I know that this guy he has never done it. And next, I also go to cloud. Cloud experience, because at this point in 2023, if you are not having any cloud experience, then you're of no use for me, because surely nowadays any customer I'm getting, either they're in on-premises or they're into cloud. So if I get 2 customers, one person may go to cloud, one customer may be in on-premises. So if I take a person without having a cloud experience, so it's like a liability for me. So even the HR has complained. Then why first level people are clearing that guy? Kishore, you are rejecting everyone. That all I do not know. Bus, because I don't want to take a guy and I have to train him. That one I don't have time, because when I give an assignment, boss, you do the clone, means you have to do the clone. I cannot teach him all these multi-tenant concepts and this CDB, PDB. So I can prepare a documentation I give, and you can just has to go through that. Right. Okay. This step is completed. Yeah, I'm just sharing that. It's very competitive world, and now every day things are becoming more and more.
Now, sir, in the cloud, AI concept also come. AI.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence.
Right. Yeah. So be in touch regularly, and because the subject, if see, we need every month we need some income to survive, so we need to like believe some subject. Okay, so this command is completed, so then we need to run this yeah, so this one we need to run. Okay, tell me before doing that. Oh, it will create a PDB descriptor file. Yes, sir. So yeah, everywhere try to understand this, like yeah, what it does, right? So if you see, this will create a descriptor file which will be later on will be used for us. Actually, it is shutting down the database. So watch. Spend some time on the system. So after this, right, you should not start the database now. So it will bring down the 12c database. Yes, it will bring down the 12c, but whatever the upgrade from 12c to 19c, that database it brings down, and you only have container database up. So you should never bring up the 12c to 19c upgrade database, right? You should not bring it up, because it has yeah, it would have created this PDB thing. Okay, see, that's what it tells, please don't bring up the database. We'll not bring it up. See, now if you see everywhere, that's what it should have brought down one database. See, before this you saw two databases. One was prod CDB and prod. So it has brought down the database. So now we should not bring it up. So the next step, I think PDB violation steps. So yeah, so now actually what you're doing is we are connecting to, yeah, it should have created this param file long back. We would have run some command and it has created this file. So this is basically your init files, all the init files. So it basically, this has been run on your database, on your 12c database, and it is picked up. Oh, see, this is still pointing to older one. Okay, because during the start of the thing we have run it. So later on, after that, again you need to update it. Very nice. Every time you learn something. Okay, good. So what we'll do, we'll copy this one to 19c, and now we export it. And so what we are doing is, it is already up. Okay. So what we are doing is, we are taking that 12c, whatever 12c database init parameter, we are running on this. We are running on it, so that whatever if you do this, what will happen is, it takes all this init parameters. So your SGA may be 40 GB. So your CDB also should be 40 GB. It should be 40 GB, because whatever is your on premises, we have to, when we run it, it will update your SGA, all the parameters to in this, okay, on the 19c database. So we'll also set the local listener. We'll also bounce the database. So when you created the prod CDB, you would have given with like 2 GB or 3 GB. A smaller configuration would have created your container database. But what we are doing is, we are taking the 12c SGA parameters, and we are running on top of your container database, so that it it gets upgraded. It gets updated to that. I did one mistake long back. That was actually almost 3 months we had suffered. So we had a 8 GB 12c. So when it came to this 19c, I should have increased it, but I just kept it 8 GB. So we had a lot of performance issues. So later on we found out that since we upgraded 19c, we had a better RAM. We should have updated the SGA also. So then later on we found out after 1 month, but the clients are very tough, right? So then once we upgraded to 8 GB, from 8 GB to like 20 GB we made it, because we had a lot of memory. So after that we didn't have issues. So those type of few things we learn, and next time I was a little bit careful on that. Okay, so this is like, are there any violations? So for that, you need to, after running that, if I'm correct, you have to I think one of the file you need to.
No, there is one file is there up violation file.
That is a violation file I wanted.
Yeah, is go up.
So yeah, this is the violation file. So we just have to see.
Yeah, this is the.
See, if it is resolved, you don't need to worry. If it is resolved, okay. If this is resolved, if it is not resolved, you have to run data patch. Okay. And warnings you can ignore. Later on, you can fix it. But we should not proceed with an error. We should not proceed with an error because I already ran the data patch. So that's why the status is resolved. If not, you need to run the, you should run the. So once if it is resolved, you are good to go. Right now, this is the final step. Which will create the PDB. So since it is running on, it's a long thing. You can run on the tmux session.
The tmux also you run in the MOBA stuff, huh?
No. For every instance needs this tmux. Okay, it's not. Let's see. I should be connected to internet to run tmux. Okay, it is. I'm connected to internet. Every Linux instance, you have to install tmux. Okay, so
if
good.
There is some network disconnection.
Yeah, so it is like, if any network connection also, no problem. So you say tmux, okay, and you come to a new session. So then you run this command, okay. So you run this command very carefully, because I did a couple of times and I updated my document. I'm confident doing this. If you do a mistake here, then it's gone, because here everything is right. So now it will ask you, please enter where is your non-CDB data place. So we can check it. So all our non-CDB database are here, right? And the corresponding PDB data top also is same. So in our case, both are same. If you want to change, you can change. That's all. So here there are a couple of interesting commands are there. See, if you want to come out, Control B D. Right? I came out. I came out. If you again run it, will open a new session. But actually, I have to attach to the current session. So later on, after some time, I want to see what's happening. I have to say tmux A. It means I will get attached to that session. There are a couple of 4 or 5 commands are there. So now I'll get attached to the same session. Okay. I still remember my junior one of the upgrade. I know one of the upgrade. I was not there. One of my junior was sharing me, sir. We have given to a junior. Here, like, I say Control B and D. Control BD. First you say Control B, then you say D. But what he did is he told Control D. I mean, Control D is something like accidentally he had created Control D. So that was an upgrade. And in a real-time production, real-time upgrade, he pressed Control D. And that was in between the upgrade, 12C to 19C. That's it. They had a very tough time from that. See, from here, you have to be very careful with the commands. You say Control B, then D. If you, instead of doing that, you say Control D. That's all. Whatever is correct.
Control B, mean B for ball. Control B and then Control D.
Yeah.
Or one shot. Control B D.
Control B D. So yeah. So instead of Control, if you say Control B and then Control, if you press, you keep your hand on D and it comes out. So that is a little risky. So that's why you need to be a bit. I remember B means Bombay, D means Delhi. After Bombay, Delhi will come. So something like that. Somehow you remember this. So I just say Bombay, then Delhi, something like that. So if at all you want to have one more session, you just say tmux, right? It will open a new session for you. So here you can, you can run another command. Now, if you want to attach to your, existing session, because you know that you are in So there is this thing called, I wrote in my notice board, because these are all, like if you want to connect to first session, you can say 1. If you like -t, which session, like a few comments are there, I only in the last project, in the last project and I learned, right?
So this is background processes, right, sir?
Yeah, this runs in a background for you. See, 0
On the
means
server.
on the server. It is just like a screen. Like, earlier a lot of people use screen, or we
Screen,
use.
yes, we are using screen.
Yes, exactly. This is like a
And
screen.
also previously we used ampersand, right, sir? Ampersand, and we can execute that script.
But ampersand means you have to send an input, right? Here you have to run an input. But in ampersand you cannot run an input. This one normally we used to run in VNC, but in the last project, everybody was using Tmux, and I found something new to learn.
So this is OS level. We have to install some RPM.
Yeah, RPM, Tmux, TMUX. I installed, right? Yeah, installed Tmux.
Right.
Yeah, you can open session 1, session 2, session 3. And in one session you can run one command. In second session you can run another. It all depends upon your requirement. But I've been using it. Yeah, I've been using it rigorously and finding. Let me be very careful here. Control P D. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this will actually, what happens is, if it is complete, it may take like 15. This is very critical, right? What's happening is, what's happening is your non-CDB is getting attached to CDB. So once this is completed, once whatever is the prod database, right, it gets attached. It's get attached to this. Yeah. In after clone, right? When you clone, actually it comes like this only. It will be prod only. Then you have to change the name. You have to change the name from prod to UAT or prod to dev. So you have to unplug, plug. Oracle has provided all the documentations. You have to follow. I'll be showing you. When you clone, right, after cloning, what you have to do is we have to change. We cannot keep prod, right? We cannot keep prod. So the first step is, once after cloning, what does clone do? It brings the same thing, whatever is there in the. It will change the database name, but not this pluggable database. You have to unplug, change the name, and plug it. Unplug, change it, and plug it. Very interesting stuff. Stuff is there. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. See, this is what I was talking. I was telling, like, in normally internally it is running this non-CDB to PDB. I was asking, right? I was telling you, how do they do in a non-e-business environment? So they run this command, convert non-CDB to PDB SQL. Here also internally, Oracle is using the same command. So this is the command. People who want to, who are not in e-business, they use this script to convert from non-CDB to PDB. See, non-CDB to PDB. Right. So once this is completed, you can find it, and then the post script will come. Yeah, these scripts are really useful, especially for an upgrade. Yes, for an upgrade they'll be useful. The other thing is, in a real-time environment, you have to clone, right? You have to prepare a new environment. They told you to clone like prod to dev. At that time also, all these commands will be useful for the first time, because this will actually generate your TNS names and all. Right. This has to be successful. So this has to be. Right. We can just open a new session and see what's happening.
Sir, when the environment file will create?
Now,
After
the post
upgrade?
clone, after the post clone step, you run that one script that will create it. Yeah, see, now you can see what's happening actually. It should have by now attached. Yeah, it is already attached. So yeah, this should not be restricted. Okay, restricted. It should be no. Then only you can connect it. It means it is not yet completed. Yeah, still it is doing. But we are very close. And now you can see that you will have. So you'll have two sets of data files. One for your see, this is all now two databases, right? So because this is all a container database, this is the container database files, and these are all your your application, your prod database, e-business database files. See, yeah, because it is merged. It has merged. It is merged that. Very interesting stuff, but I how many times I enjoy this, but I just want all of you to get this. And once you get that achievement automatically, believe or not, I have to tell you this real-time story. Way back in 2019, I just have to, I was working for Accenture at the time. So somehow I wanted to get away. I want to come out from that company for some reason, whatever reason. So then I had a very good rapport with one of the client. And then I called him and told, please give this upgrade for me. They were in 11.203 rack with 12.1.3 database, 12.1.3 application. I personally called and told, please give me this project, please give me project. And then finally they gave me. So they created two new nodes, 19C rack. Because I wanted to gain the confidence, because I just want to get away. So the only way is if I want to come out from the current project, my skill should be good, right? My skill should be good. I tell it in every batch, I tell this. So then I personally took interest at the time, 2018, 2019, all this were new. So then personally, I have spent like 6 months left and right, literal left and right. I worked on that 19C installation, upgrades, cloning, all issues we faced. And then finally we went to live. There are no issues with the live. After live, there are 2-3 months, there are performance issues. Eventually that got resolved. But that has gained me a confidence. And after that, again, I spent another 6 months on OCI, because I wanted to, one is 19C. Yeah, okay, 19C, I need to be up to date, because in the market they're asking upgrade. Then I know that, oh, okay, OCI also they're asking. So I used, luckily in my Accenture, all the certifications are free. And even all Oracle videos are free. All the training videos also free for the employees. This means for our batch, it was like all the Oracle videos, best video. It means normally you go to the training, Oracle videos are very expensive, but those are all free for me, for us, and certificate free. So then I cleared all my OCA certifications, and so whatever is happening in the company also, I just constantly did what they, in some, all projects they were not giving to me. Some projects, some upgrades, some other people were doing. So some other project they're moving to Exadata. Exasius on cloud. I just they didn't involve me, but I only got all the notes. I was asking, hey, can you share that notes? That was very good. So on premises they were 12.102 with 12.102 with 12.2.8. So then they moved to Exasius. That's a very good experience. If you put that you worked on Exasius, come on, your profile will change. So I collected all the notes. So whatever those they were preparing, and then after clearing some 10-15 certificates, then I resigned. Then I got my confidence, and now I can, I don't need to, I don't want to, I can I know I can work on my own because so many things I did. So then I eventually kept it, and whatever life I wanted, now I'm getting. Like, I wanted to face the clients. I wanted to do this networking part, OC from the scratch, build the networking, the CIDR ranges, this gateways. So I know that this is what I wanted. So, but yes, yeah, 1 year I had to do all this before I had to do all this hard work. So then that is helping. Yeah, that is just the thing.
Sir, there is a question come from Kumar about
Yeah.
the rank.
Yes, Sri SRI, sir. Okay, sir. This will be upgrade DB, but what about grid? No, here we are not into grid. We are not into grid. Okay, we are just still on file system only. So yeah, next, yeah, I have a plan. I was just thinking, what are our next steps, and how the course goes, and I am putting a list of things because we have added so many things, right? So I just was putting all the things like add node completed, DMZ completed, shared application completed, PCP completed. Yeah, EBC with cloning this week we are doing. SSL configuration will do. Database upgrade 12C to 19C I'm going to do. Oracle Web Start will do this week. Right, CPU patching pending is there. Then next week, yeah, mostly, yeah, install rack. Yeah, only the whole next week we have put only for rack only. Then 12-1-3 to 12 to 1 week, yeah, because the gap, yeah, this is 1 week, this is 1 week, DR 1 week, and SSO. SSO, I think Spencer is there. Yeah, Spencer wanted. Spencer is not there. Okay, yeah, he only told we wanted this SSO. So yeah, so that will be like this. So yeah, so I've just had a plan and kept everything. Let's see how it goes.
But course is very, very excellent, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, I only want that everyone also should gain, should get that, like vibes, like Shehzaz.
How you are approaching like OCA certifications and this part, excellent. Within 1 month, anybody can get the job.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. You do it. But if you have any troubles or anything, you just approach me. In between, I'll get 10-15 minutes time. We can connect, and I can help you to fix any of you. Any of you are looking like in between also, I can just like while working in Monday to Friday also, in between sometimes 10-15 minutes I can get a time, and I can I can help you out. But you have to do this, and everything, because everything I did once, it has become easy. But if you do, if I take 1 week, you will take 2 weeks for sure. So that one. So now it is completed, right? So you come out, Control B D. Okay. So now if you connect to SQL Plus and show PDB, see, now it is perfect. See, now you are not restricted. No, it means that I can connect to that alter session set container is equal to prod. So now I'm connected to my e-business database. See, perfect, right? And see, now still at this point of time, the environment files are not created for you. The environment files are not.
Sir, you connected to EBS CDB, right, sir?
Yeah, first actually, you're connected to container database. So you're connected to the container database.
Show
So
PDB,
now show PDB. So from here, if you want to connect to this pluggable database, so now you can say alter session, set container. Set container, you can connect to now.
Okay, from here, if I want to connect as apt to.
Yeah, not now. Yeah, we have to run one more script that will create. So then we'll get 2 environment files, right? So, okay, let me see where we are. Okay, this part is completed. This part is completed. After conversion, we are able to see this. Take a backup. Yeah. So now this is the script. Very important script. This only will create 2 environment files. 2 environment files for you. Okay, echo Oracle SID. Yeah, it is already set. We'll change the password to manager. Yeah, this will take like 5 to 10 minutes. No, it will take 5 to 10 minutes, but this does so much of magic. Or manager. Right. So it does a lot of things because this has to be successful, right? This has to be successful. 90% it will fail for some other reasons, small reasons, but this will create so many things for you. That's what I'm telling, right? Especially when you create a new environment for your organization.
But what is this error? Listener failed. ENS 0119.
Maybe it is trying to stop. At the end you have to see what's happening. It does a lot of the SQLnet.or it is copying. Yeah, so see, it is copying. This is from, it is taking from here and it is copying to prod. It is actually preparing the new environment. It is preparing for you. See, it is in between now. It is shutting down. And the more issues you resolve here, you become more experienced. Especially UTL file directory, you'll have a lot of challenges. Auto config failure will be a lot of challenges. The UTL file and the auto config will trouble you a lot here. I don't know whether you heard this Infosys Narayana Murthy told last week it was going. Everyone has to work 70 hours per week. How many people have heard about it? Anybody? All the young generations should work 70 hours per day. We were all joking on how it is possible to work on 70 hours. It became a talk of a town now.
But in learning curve, we can work and
What?
Yeah, we can. In the learning curve, we can.
Youngsters only. Yeah, he was telling to.
Yeah.
Youngsters only is telling 70 hours. I was just talking to some of the students. They're telling, so what, sir? That fellow doesn't have any work. He's telling us to work. Our life will be ruined if you work 70 hours per.
In this case, they have to give the quarters also.
What is that?
They can go quarters. Then they have to provide quarters.
Yeah, exactly.
The young generation is very smart, Kishore, actually. See, they will not work much.
Yes.
We only working more actually. Compared to them.
Yeah. I see that in my company also. They somehow they just want to skip the things.
They know how to escape.
Yes. They know how to.
Smart.
Right. Right. See here, auto config it runs. It may fail. Okay. If it is fail, it is mostly with the UTL file directory. We will fix it. Yeah. See, actually, it is. It is successful, but UTL file would have failed. We can see that because it will. I don't think it will set, because only when UTL file. See, auto config failed. We will fix it. Okay, because I know why it has failed, because we UTL file directory. But if you are come to this position, you are good. But the very important thing is this one will create 2 environment files, 2 new environment files. That one, see, now only it would have created. See, 1942, 1940. These are the very important environment file for us. So now Oracle home and one for the. You can now remove all the old ones because we don't, because only these 2 files. Yeah. So we need these 2 environment files. Okay. So now, if you want to connect to CDB, you run this. Yeah. So this is the new one. And the other one is, if you want to connect to PDB, you say SQL plus apps at prod. See, you connect like this. So it is working fine. So you cannot you cannot say like it will not connect. You have to give at prod. at prod. And there is also, I still remember there is also something like export Oracle. For sometimes we use this one also, Oracle PDB SID. Okay, is equal to prod. This one also is there. This also was introduced. I think this is to connect to sys user. Sys user use. No, what? Not much. We use. I have to tell you why we use it, but yeah, this is also one thing. Okay.
No, this is for the sir. So connect to the apps.
Oh, apps. Okay, let me see this. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, let me see. So suppose, for example, I run this. Oh no, I'll run the CDB one. Okay, I'll run the CDB one, and I run this. And if I say apps, something is wrong. Okay, but yeah, nevertheless, that also is one command. But when time is required, I'll tell you. Okay, so then this is completed. Really good. So this we are doing a good progress. That is what this. It will create a 2 environment files, and you can start checking your listener status, right? Listener status. So it has to be like this only. So try to maintain this, because in a real time, right? Every place you can have a checkpoint. Oh, okay, this is the I need to see. It becomes really confusion. Sometimes you may not find this, sometimes you don't find it. You will have a real time challenges. Well, so you capture as much as screenshots, so that it becomes your life will be more comfortable for you. Okay? Right. So now you can connect to CDB. I showed you how to connect to PDB. You can test all this, because this is something new, right? This is something new. And modify the init parameter. So we already have this event, so we don't need to do parameter event. Yeah, I already have this event. If it is not there, you'll have some other challenges, but we have already did it, so we don't need to worry. Now this util file, we need to fix it. See, if you see this, if I run if I run this, right? Okay, this has to be not run like this. If I do go like this, SQL plus apps at prod, and if you run it, will be empty. Okay, now I will do a couple of steps which will make that it will fix all these steps. Whatever I'm doing, it will help you to fix it. This util file is something really new. So first step is actually what you're doing is we are copying. Yeah, we are going to 19C, and from 12C we are copying the text file. Okay, what is the text file? So the text file is this one. Yeah, basically, this is what we want to set. So this is what we want to set, right? So you are just basically copying this. So you have to create the directories. If it is missing also, you need to create the directories if it is, because if it is there, it is okay. If it is not there, you have to create the directories. Okay. So then first you need to set util. There is a set, there is a get, there is a set, there is a sync. The first command is get. First command is get. That one we run on 12C. Then it is set. Then it is sync. Totally 3 commands are there. So first we will set. Okay. So this is manager. Right. Okay. We don't have now. The next step, when you run the sync, right, that will run the auto config. That will run the auto config. Sync util file. This may also fail, but if it fails, we just have to open the log file. Maybe a directory is missing, or in the XML file we may have to change something. A lot of people, the people, either me or the people who are working on upgrade, they'll also face some challenges with the util file directory. Every time it fails for some or other reason, they create directories, and finally it has to be changed even in the XML file also. Oh, okay, it is successfully ran. Okay, so then no worries. So you can run this unset which.
Sometimes, sir, sometimes if failed here is check the SAPPLP TMP file.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, so then auto config ran successfully. Now what you can do, you can verify. Yes, because now everything ran. So now you can connect to apps as prod and then run this util file directory. So now it is set. Auto config is run successfully. Now you are good. Now you are good. Now you can work on the application. So for that, what you have to do, you have to see also the TNS names would have been built. The new TNS names would have been built, everything because of that excellent script. Now what you can do, you can go to this TNS names and take the first command. Yeah, take this first command. Take this first line. And now you come to your application server, wherever is your application server, and run your application server and go to TNS names. See, now if you, from the application, you cannot connect. See, you cannot connect because it is totally changed, right? So what you do, you go to TNS names.admin, copy, take your existing, always as a backup is a good process. Now you make the TNS names and you see, this is like old one with 12.1.02. Delete this line. Okay, and add the new entry. Okay, add the new entry will be having a service name and also instance name. Add the below service name. So now after doing this, if you say SQL plus apps, it will connect. Okay, see, it will connect it. So this is a good thing. This is a very positive. The other change, I know that we have to run auto config now to make it permanent, and also it will build the new TNS names and everything because we run the auto config. The other change is if you open the, if you see the echo appl ptmp, it will be by default user temp. But here in after the upgrade, you have to change it. You have to change it. appl ptmp. Right, so this has to be the first parameter of the util file directory. Small things. So remove this and copy like whatever is the first parameter, whatever is the first one, and paste it. That's all. Otherwise, you get an error. Again, you because I know that this error will come. That's why this has been changed. So from user temp, they're changing it to the first parameter of your util file directory. Now you are good to go. So now you can, admin scripts and you run the AD auto config. You run these apps. So you should be fine. In application, very less changes. Only that you have to open the TNS names, make the change, verify whether you're able to connect. Once the connection is completed, open the context file, change the appl ptmp, and run auto config. So this will rebuild your environment files and everything. So that's we are pretty much good, doing good so far. Yeah, pre auto config steps. Yeah, you have to make this change. Actually, in our case, it is, I think I have APS _ prod. Let me copy. Go to TNS. TNS admin. My first one is a little different. Yeah, if there is some change, right? Keep it up to date. Yeah, there is some change. I think it's prod, but actually here it is EBS _ prod. So whatever is the latest one, you keep it. Yeah. Okay, so then remove the spacing. Yeah. Okay, so this is the latest one. Yeah, so that's what after this, even appl tmp, update the contextual parameter appl, which is the first value. That is what. So you can run this and get the first value, and you update it. Then you run the automatic. That's all. After that, you just you just have to start the application. Right, you start the application and you can verify that you are in 12 to 12 with the 1915. Right, couple of comments I would have got. Connect to CDB, how to connect to CDB, connect to PDB. How to connect to SysDBA without password into a PDB directory. That is what you use this. Okay, let me check this. Most of how to connect to SysDBA. So you give this. Okay, let me try this one. So you'll be connected to SysDBA. Yeah, hi.
Sir, after when upgrade, whatever the performance issues we are facing, when you can add it, sir.
Yeah,
what issues you are facing.
Sure.
A lot of performance issues are there. Like I remember when I upgrade the 11G to 19C, there is auto tuning is running, timing auto tuning or something.
Correct.
So this is also giving me the tough time. The system is slow and so many things.
See, that is what at every customer place you will have different challenge. Like in my case, I also had a tough time. After the upgrade, I was like very happy, but after the upgrade only the real torture started. Oh, everybody first day, congratulations, everything went fine. But then the real challenge comes when the users are accessing that. So then again see, already you'll be exhausted by the time you do the upgrade. You already been exhausted at that time. Now performance issue comes up. Oh, what is these issues, man? And can some other person take this responsibility? I'm almost already done. But as I told you, in my case, it was like the 19C, the new environment, what environment they given, RAT had lot of memory, like 128 GB or something like that. Whereas our on-premises, the older one was like 32 GB or something like that. So there it was only 8 GB SGA I said. But now since we have moved to 19C, 19C need more resources. But I just maintain whatever is there in the on-prem, whatever is there in the existing same SGA given. But then later on, we saw performance related. We run AWR report, right? We ran the AWR report, and then
Sir,
then
here there is a please add this. When you run the AWR report, there is difference from running the AWR report in CDB and PDB.
Correct. Right.
So can you show us there's a changes? Because your EBS database is in PDB and your main database is CDB. So when you run the AWR reports, it's run only the CDB level, not PDB level. So something you have to change.
If I'm correct, we only run on the CDB level. But yeah, let me recheck that.
Kishore, we run the AWR only at CDB level.
Yeah, at the CDB level only we run. Yeah, we don't run at the PDB level. Yes. Right. Right. So this is So I have somebody wants 12 to 12. We have to just a clone. I have a copy to Google Drive, but I only shared to Yes Babu. But if anybody wants, you have to clone actually. Then you will have 12 to 12. Even you can use the older whatever. Even I haven't given 19. I given a 12102 with 12 to 9. Even that version also you can. You have 12102. You just need a 12102 database. Then you can you can upgrade it. Yes. Yeah. I already shared you. I already shared you the 12102 with 12 to 9. So that one you can use. You can use and practice this upgrade. Right. I was just showing you that.
Once data upgrade is.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yes, sir. Once the upgrade is done, we will take the backup, right?
Correct.
And the application and the database, right?
Yes. That's
So,
what,
sir,
you know.
and we take the cold backup, sir. Okay, tar through tar. But sir, how we will take the cold backup in ASM side if your database is in ASM?
We don't take like that. We take
Or
RMAN
only
backup
RMAN?
RMAN only. RMAN is only supported for ASM. Correct.
Yeah, RMAN only supported, right?
Yeah. But we don't take a cold backup. We take immediately. So once, especially the finishing steps are very crucial. After the upgrade, immediately the backups have to be implemented in place. You should have a team, like, you know, you should have a good dedicated team. Few people are there, 5 people are there, here, so that then only it will, any upgrade can be successful. One person, literally, you'll be killed if you take that type of task. In Gulf, I saw, especially in Dubai and all some places, mostly one person will be doing.
Sir,
That's like,
here I am doing everything.
Yeah, I know. I when I met another Ryan Bulk, one more guy is there. He's also telling, sir, I only one person do. That is like killing yourself. But in maybe here in India and all, it's not like that. We'll have a team, a shift, right? Three shifts are there. So one person in one shift, second person second shift. So it will be a little bit cool only. Right. Right. So if you do this, then you can connect to, okay. So when you run this, you can connect to sys user of the PDB. So if you say show PDB, you're already in, it will not show anything because you are already connected to the PDB. It is connecting to sys user, because you are connected to sys user. So some activity, like if you want to compile some invalid objects or run UTL file, because you are set to prod, right? Set to prod. So that's the reason why you can use. This is something new they introduced. Oracle PDB_SID. Okay. So while the application is set, what we'll do, we will make an entry in our host file. Okay, 16. C::Windows system 32.
And the sir, good thing is when you implement the new backup, the database only comes CDB label, like prod to prod CDB. Only made you change it will take care of.
Yes. Yeah. The cloning part they have handled very nicely. The container, you know, if the container database has 10 pluggable database, all the pluggable databases will come. But in this case, of course, only one pluggable database supported. But the cloning is a really good. I was trying normally talk with a lot of people, right? They all tell, sir, cloning so nicely they have done. Now you just have to clone it. It brings the container database and also it brings the pluggable database. But pluggable database name will be prod only. Pluggable database name will be prod only. We will be seeing the cloning part also. Okay, is it started? It started. So now you can get your URL. Okay, and you can just check whether I'm able to ping to that ERP. Ping ERP. Yeah, 16. Okay, see, that is what. So that's why I think there are 2 ERPs. 4. Any other ERPs on that? Ping ERP, this should ping. Yeah, I saved now. Now it is pinging. Okay, so now yeah, I am opening in IE. So however, we are going to install WebStart today. WebStart today or tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, we will, maybe at least we can go through the documentation. Right. So now we'll just check whether we are able to. We'll keep this instance and we'll build everything on top of it. Only we'll apply everything. Right. Yeah, maybe yes. The next step will be we can have web start on top of it. Okay, so now you open the. I always go and open the manager because this will confirm. Yeah, this will confirm. My forms is opening and also whether my managers are up. So two things, two things you can. Right. See, everything is good, looks good, right? Okay, and also basic checking you do even after clone or everything. You do a basic check, like you run the active users. Just actually basic checking if you do, and then you can release the instance, right? And also you can verify your thing. See, now it is 19.00 and 12 to 12, so which is good, right? Okay, so yeah, so it is completed. Just view output. Have a checklist. Like after cloning or after upgrade, what are the things to be taken care and all. Okay, so that's the thing what I wanted to show you, right? Few issues and solutions I kept at the end. Some issues what I faced, everything. But yes, I think we can proceed with the web start today. Web start means the advantage is you can run in any browser. We don't want to be dependent on only either Chrome or IE. All these problems will be resolved when you go with web start. So this is now popular in almost everywhere. They have already, most of the companies have taken that web start. Yeah, so here I have tried already 1 week before I tried, so we will try that one, advanced web start or Java web start or something like that they call.
Yeah, here it is JWS.
JWS, yes. Yeah, so these are pretty much patches what we need. Okay, and yeah, these are the patches. We also have to update the JDK. I think, yeah, so we'll go through this document. What is this?
Sir,
I
have one question, sir. So Java web start, can we do it anytime, right?
Yeah.
Like before 19C upgrade also.
You can do.
Because I'm getting that web browser error, right? So can I install Java start and can I proceed with all this stuff?
Yes. It will work in any.
Okay.
Let it be Firefox. Let it be. It is so Java web start is a browser independent. See, very important line. It's a browser.
Yeah, exactly. Java web start it resolves, I think, almost all the browser issues.
No, but this is 12.2 and 19C database. 12C database also.
Yeah, it works for 12C also. A lot of customers are having 12C also.
It's introduced in 12.1.3 application.
12.1.3.
So after our entire database application, database upgrade and application upgrade, do we need to do anything with the Java start?
No. That's all. We'll just follow this, and then I will. Yeah, we have to just follow these steps. Hello.
No, sir. My question is, so you are upgrading now after 19C upgrade.
Yeah, in 12.1.0 also is happening. Yeah, you can do with 12.1.0 to database also.
No, that's correct. After installation Java start, if I upgraded the database to 19C,
nothing will happen.
Then
no, nothing.
No, do I need to do anything?
No,
it will work as it is.
No, it will work as it is.
Okay, thank you.
So in a traditional old method, okay, so this is the traditional method. And now this is the new method, Java Web Start. So you get an applet, something like this. Yeah, the one of the first thing is your JRE should be upgraded to 181. And minimum version should be 12.2.3 and with all these patches. And there are some forms patches what we need to apply before doing that. Yeah, JRE update also will be seeing. Yeah, we need to update the JRE version to 2.16. And then there are a couple of patches. And yeah, so there are like few are product specific. If you are using any of these products, then you need to apply those patches. So
Sir, this is the current document you are following?
Yeah,
Current
patches. Yeah, current patches. Right, then you have to open the context file and change the browser values and all. Right. That's all. Under 10 to 12 pages are there. Yeah. So
this one we are applying on the application side, right, sir?
All are application. There is nothing like a database. So
like AD patch or ADOP or
yeah, few are on the few are in the O patch and few are in ADOP. So we'll just you can we will do it one by one. The first there are some forms patches. Okay, forms patches we need to apply using O patch. Okay, so okay, let us directly let us copy all these patches which is required directly, and then we'll. 16.
Sir, when we implement this in the environment, so we will educate the end user also.
No need, because once we say that we have implemented it, and they will they will just open it and they'll find out okay it is working or not.
No, is this any required? Is the required any changes in the PC?
No.
Their PC like in the current Java, we will go there and we will put it changes.
No.
But and here there is no requirement.
There is no requirement. Copy all of these patches. I think all these patches are required. Drag and drop. Yeah, all this is like JRE upgrade, JDK upgrade, Java Web State upgrade, CPU patches applying like 19.20, and all this will come under our thing, whether it is on OCI cloud or whether it is on premises, all will be on apps DBA job. Luckily, those type of things are there. Otherwise, if you are like idle for 1-2 months, you'll only feel nervous. If some work is there, even the you can make yourself your time sheets and everything will be good. Okay, so okay, we copied everything, right? All the patches required. Okay, so now we will I did once, so we'll follow the same method. So go to patch directory and unzip these 2 patches. So there are 2 patches which has to be applied on the form side. So I will straight away, because I have already did this, I have unzipped it and I can directly, I can go to 2544 and run this. The Oracle home is not registered with the central inventory. Okay. Exit. Go here. Run this. Go to patches, say 254, web start, 245, 2544. Okay, now you run this export, and now you run the OPatch. Should do. Yeah, e-business environment. Oh, it's not registered. But if this Oracle Home 10.1.2 is not registered in the center, OPatch will not be able to do this. Okay. I cloned it, right? So okay, TTC. I cloned it. Cloned it means
Maybe here forms and reports.
let me.
They need form and report.
Let's see. Go to contents.xml file. Look for the inventory. Oops. Inventory XML. Yeah, this one is there now. 10.1.2. Why is this shouting? Why it is looking for home Oracle is not registered? Why it has to look for here? Oracle Home. Oh, why it is looking for Oracle Home like this? It should not see look Oracle Home like that. Okay. Echo Oracle Home. Okay. So that is what I wanted. Echo Oracle Home. Now let us do.
It's looking for forms and reports Oracle.
Yeah, that is the so that is what is 10.1.2. So now we will go cd patches web start 244. Yeah, this one. So instead of doing like this, what I'll do like this, and here I will have OPatch, and then OPatch will be there, and then I say apply. This is a really good problem. Very nice, interesting. The Oracle, why it is looking for this? Okay, where is it getting this information? Oracle Home. Oracle Home is equal to this one. Why it is creating log file? Yeah, this is the one why it is confusing. The Oracle Home is not registered. Okay, I will environment. This is one thing. Let us see. Mostly it has to check this one only. Okay, so go to contents.xml. Open the inventory. Is there anything like anywhere it is? Nothing. Nowhere it is homes registered. Okay, and okay. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Then we do this. Echo $path. Yeah, this is excellent. And echo Oracle Home is also correct. Okay, so now if I say Oracle Home OPatch and OPatch inventory, I think LS inventory. Let me see where it is checking. Yeah, the only problem is why it is showing. The way it's showing the patch list is good. Only this is the thing why it is confusing for me. where it is getting this information. Is this exists? Oh, how come this? Who created this? Oh, yeah. I don't know how this directory is there. Yeah, I think this is the culprit. Okay. I understood the problem. Okay, I understood the problem. Okay, I got it.
It should be, sir, U01 only, sir. Sort of home policy.
Actually, what happened? The U01 also is the same directory, and even the home also is the same directory. Okay, I understood this. So I need to do something by which I need to change. That's why that both are having the same locations, because by default it came home, so I have to do something. Okay, wait a minute. Make directory. Like for example, I need to mount to a new mount point. That's all. The home I need to mount. Okay. So just let me see. Let me see if at all I can do that. Okay. Yeah, I understood this problem. So if I say I remove this, unmount this home, oh, it's not. Oh, okay. No, it will not do. Via etc abstract. Oh, okay. Oh, here itself both are recorded same. So, yeah, I think that is the problem. I only did this. Both I kept it same, so that's why it is registered. Okay, so if I remove this, okay, I think if I remove this, it's okay. Okay, so now, yeah, I may have to. Okay, I may have to reboot it. So while rebooting, what I'll do, a little bit changes I'll do. Yeah, maybe if I reboot it, I think it should resolve. Okay, before that, what I'll do, I will just only at least I'm just stopping the application. I'm just stopping this. At least database is shut down, because ours is a always. Yeah, you don't shut down the
application is down.
Yeah. You have to shut down the application and database, but normally, since it's my test mission, I'm just shutting down the application. However, I'm going to reboot it. You normally have to shut down the application and database, but the application will take at least 15-20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Come on. I'll just, if that is fixed, then at least we can proceed with at least 1-2 patches, and remaining we can see.
Yesterday I faced the issue, sir, for this VM.
Yeah,
The
that is
problem
why. That's why
RAM and the CPU.
No.
RAM and the CPU also, sir. That's the reason it's showing the error.
Yeah, that is the reason. Server is a server only. Now it has gone. Okay, now we are good. That's okay. 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 Oh boy, oh boy, okay, okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now I should go to patches, I should go to web start, I should go to 2, and now I can, now it will, okay. Now I think it should run. Yeah, see, that's what. Okay. Yeah, so now do you want to stop? No, I don't want to stop. Application database is down. Application should be down. Yes, both are down. Yeah, for this database should be down, application should be down. Is this ready for updating the patch? Yes. So it does a lot of things. Yeah, I didn't have any trouble.
Sir, here we cannot do the merge patch. There is 8, 9, 10 patches that are there, right?
Means if Oracle says I will do, but I was just following a very good link, something in the Google only. I was searching web start. I was checking my office notes, all were on 12.13. All were on 12.13. So I was just I was waiting for something much better, because all my at my client places it was all 12.13, but I was looking for 12.2. So thanks to this guy, Himanshu, yeah, he has prepared it, and it was very nice, very professional. Even I checked the original notes and everything, so it was very good. So anyone who puts the comments, right, I really like. If he puts the comment, if he just explains it, I don't like. But if he puts the commands one by one, then I take it. I take it, because this file, you see, everything it did it. Everything is fun Oracle apps. So even you can refer this note. So let me put this also, the documentation. And I saw when he has created, the date when he created. So that way, how latest is this document. If it is like 2-3 years old, I would have taken. I wouldn't have taken. It was like 2021, right? 2020, if I'm correct. So because at the beginning when he created this document, right? So you have to see that also.
2022. This document.
Yeah, so you
but
see
the
that
patches there may be old, but you apply for the latest patches, right?
Right. So so 2020 means, yeah, so within 1 year, and I saw his application, which is also good. So then I proceeded, and I wanted to see how it works. So in my company, normally I saw, but mostly my juniors were doing this. So this is a good thing, and all were 12.13 only, but not on the latest version. So this is a good thing. So let us there's another patch. Yes. That also O patch applied. So 2 patches on the forms. We'll do a JRE upgrade, 5 minutes, and then we will close, and remaining steps we'll do tomorrow on. Just don't want more than 8:30. Is the system ready? Yes. Yeah, after that JRE upgrade is there, that part will complete. Right. So as the 10G application patch are applied, let us move to EBS patches. So there are a couple of patches, but in my case, the patches are already applied. So you have to see there are 4 patches out there. I already verified. So in my case, it will all were applied. So that is the reason why I don't need it. Right. So next one is I can go with the
and
JRE.
this is, sir, this patches are merged, you see.
Yeah, yes, yes, merged it, yes. So then we'll just run the JRE upgrade. We will upgrade it, and we'll end the day. Yeah, see, if you see the JRE version, right, you can see your context file. It is a little older version. I think plugin, you can say plugin. See, it is a base version like Java 6.27. So we will update this one to the latest one. So for that, what you have to do is you have to follow these steps. Okay. So you have a WinZip file, that this is the file. So if you say cd dot dot, you can find this. So you unzip this file and you have to copy to one location. But before that, you can unzip it. It brings the latest one, JRE 8U181. So you can rename it. Okay, you can rename that file to like this. In this format you need to copy. In this format only you have to copy. Then you have to copy this file to one location. I think it is common top. After that, I forgot. Yeah, common top, web start, OA core. OA core, util, and Java plugin.
So
Yeah.
if our environment is already upgraded, when the JR is already
No.
upgraded, we can skip this part.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, that is correct. So they told minimum version what is required. Right. So now you will find this is the old one and this is the latest one. Okay. So in order to update, you just have to run one simple command. You just have to run one simple command. That's all. So this one and pass the whatever is the version. Yeah. So you just have to run in order to install upgrade the plugin, Java plugin to 181.81. You just have to run this and add that 181.81, and after that it takes care of everything. That's all. It will ask you for the app's password. It will run the auto config for you. Then you log in and log out. You'll find the JRE version as this one. So with that, I will we'll just stop here at this place, and after that
Yes, sir. From tomorrow we will continue.
Yeah, we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow only we'll do remaining steps. Okay. So I'll just close this. We'll just once the auto config is completed, you can see that your JRE plugin is been updated to this one. Okay, so that's we will just see that. Hey, Debishish, how is your system going on, man? You are having any issues? Debishish, you there? Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Simple one answer is cloud, nothing but a data center. Hello. And these are all data center.
You are already attending some other training, two trainings at the same time.
One more question is there.
No, sir. The audio was not coming, so I was trying to connect through phone and again I connected through laptop. The audio was getting issue.
Yeah. How far you reach with your setup virtual box?
Yes, sir.
No. Are you having any issues or everything is good?
No, I'm just trying that virtual box. I tried to created one. Trying to install Linux. So I worked yesterday whole night. So Linux, it is able to. Hello?
There is one thing I just remembering. While startup, right? While startup, you have to go to in the OS level, in the Windows machine itself. Some virtualization should be on. I'm just thinking if that is the issue in your case, because normally I still remember in the Windows machine when you reboot, right? When you reboot the machine, you have to start this. You have to press F3 or F4, something like that. You'll get a setup, OS setup. In that, some virtualization should be. There will be a you
in
can
the
find
BIOS.
In the BIOS. Sorry,
BIOS.
that is the correct word. BIOS. In the BIOS, you have to make virtualization is equal to on. You have to make that virtualization should be on. So can you check if that is the can you check if that is the error?
Can I share my screen now once we are done?
Sure,
Unlike this one.
Yeah, okay.
Even this cloud, just like hotel, hostel, PG, rented house.
Not sure.
You just pay the rent and you can utilize it. You can continue your business.
This VirtualBox 6. Which one version you are sir using, sir?
Yeah,
This
6 more
VirtualBox?
than okay, let me share the correct version. I think I'm using
Number of companies they can continue that.
Because in my case that 6.1.30 is not working. 6.1.4 it is working.
okay, whatever. Yeah, so in my case, yeah, in my thing is I think what's 6.024 something like that. Yeah, 6.0.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Now,
Okay.
So what
you
is the
want to-
problem in the IT config? What is the problem?
Yeah, I got Sync. I'm just thinking whether I enter the long password. I'm again running.
What you have to learn, what is the prerequisite,
Okay,
post-requisite.
so you just yeah. So one is like that virtualization that in the BIOS. Yeah, you can share your screen if you want. I can I'll see. But I'm thinking that yeah, people who want to can leave. People who want to leave can leave. I just want to fix
And number of times
the issue of
government,
Debashis.
and number of certification also completed. These are the certification data at Microsoft, Cisco, Oracle.
I just created one more VM yesterday. I've deleted it. Give me some time, sir. I'm just sharing.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to ask you whether you are able to import my OVA file. OS operating system.
Yes.
And also, are you able to
I'm
import?
able to, but halfway.
You are able to import the OS operating system, huh?
Always your applications, your businesses.
Kind of, sir, but not fully. I'll show you the screen, sir,
Yeah,
if you want.
yeah. Just show me. I'll just if I can help you out, I can help you out.
Okay, and within 24 hours export. But if it is in on-premises, 1,000 machine, first transfer it, transport over, then installation, configuration, connectivity, it will take some time, minimum 1 month. But here it is 24 hours.
Some training is going on, sir.
Yeah.
If we continue our business
Debashis
in
only is
Pakistan,
listening. I think he's
overall cost, the rate is going to reduce 50%.
yeah. I'll just stop the recording. Stop record.